So today's date is 9th of August 2015, and I've been for some bread and milk to shop, and as I came past an owl box I saw a face looking out at me. I'd seen barn owl leaving overnight with hunting, and I'd heard some noises, but today was the first time I saw a young one looking out at me, and I was really happy when I saw that. Because although I thought there were young ones in, today's the first day when I actually seen them. So I made an owl box. I put it up in top of the barn. I asked if I could do that. I found a bit of old plywood. I made a box, and inside it, diagonally, I put a separate piece of wood in and cut another door, so owl walks in from its landing perch level, goes inside, turns left and goes back on itself into a big darker area, and it seems like it's really done well actually. I'm happy with that. Good design. So it's listening to what I'm talking about. So my name's Paul. I'm trying to acquire a piece of land legally to make a nature reserve for disabled people to visit free of charge, to leave it in my will for perpetuity, to show that the human race actually cared about the planet we lived on, and not all human race were greedy, avaricious, patronising or condescending. Because sadly, as you look around, some people are. The helicopter flying over, it's a yellow one, I suppose it's Find yours Wakefield Air Ambulance, I would imagine, being yellow. Yes, I was real happy when I saw owl in owl box, bit of waste plywood, and there it is, results to be seen. Owl found it and thought, oh, this is okay. Supposedly farmer's friend is an owl because it eats his mice and rats and things, so after harvest, which it is now harvest time, when barns full of wheat and barley, rather than mice and rats eating it all and contaminate it with droppings, owls are eating it and using it for nourishment to feed the chicks. So I was real happy that when I looked up in owl box I saw some young owls looking at me. Brilliant. Yeah, I'm trying to acquire a piece of land legally, make a nature reserve for disabled people to visit somewhere peaceful, quiet, tranquil, where they don't have to think about worries and stresses of life. They can concentrate on relaxation. Trying to make the world a better place, maybe plant a flower, a shrub or even a tree, or fill up a bird feeder, or just look around and enjoy wildlife all around them. When I first came to the farm, we were a bit like a desert. You didn't see much wildlife, but now outside my window I see woodpecker coming every day feeding. Just lately it's fetching its young chicks to feed its chicks, which is really nice. I've got various small birds, tits and finches and sparrows and dunnocks and all types of things. Large colony of collared doves. Everything seems to be happy and enjoying life at the moment. I've got a digger for digging a pond. I'm trying to make a nature reserve, so I'll have a pond, I'll have wildflowers, I'll have shrubs and trees. I'm trying to make a little piece of heaven. What my intention is to do is to leave it in my will for perpetuity, to show that the human race actually cared about the planet we lived on, and we weren't all greedy, avaricious, patronising or condescending. I keep saying that. Sometimes as you look around you meet people like that. I was once talking to a wealthy farmer, businessman. I said to him, I'm trying to acquire a piece of land legally to make a nature reserve for disabled people. He said to me, if you want to leave a positive legacy, you should just give me all your money. Anyway, sadly he don't come anymore. He's died. He had cancer and he's died now, which is a shame. I wanted to ask him also, but I can't do that now. I wanted to ask him, like, was my intention to invite school parties so the teachers could learn kids about nature and conservation, and ask him if they were a waste of time as well. Anyway, that opportunity's passed now, as he had cancer and died, which is a shame. So some point in the near future I'm hoping these owls will fledge, and I might be lucky enough to get a picture of them on outside, maybe in a tree just across from me, a pear tree or a sycamore or something, which would be nice. It's getting it's moving on in day a little bit, so I was actually surprised to see them midday looking out. I suppose they're eager to get out of the box and explore the big wide world. I did hear on news the other day, by 2050 we're going to need 2 planets to sustain the population, which at that time will be 8 billion people. And you could imagine if 8 billion people all want a new house, a new car to fly on holiday, we're going to need some stuff to sustain us. Weather patterns changing. Yeah, it's hard to know really. I think things are not like they used to be. When I was a youngster growing up, I used to see snow in winter and in summer. Maybe there were a drought, maybe we had standpipes out on the street, and it doesn't happen now. Sometimes in the middle of summer there's flash floods. It just shows you how things change, sometimes really fast actually. Yeah, it seems like Owl's a bit laid back now. It's gone to sleep. I'll try another video a bit later.